Levitating blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink at my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dulcich now brought in motion. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A 1st carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Throwing, Nix. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for Isaiah Spiller. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Open man. Downfield, it is Adams. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw with Howell. That's caught. It's Isaiah Spiller. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Here's a run. A dive, and he's in. Isaiah Spiller. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be third down. Back to throw is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Patrick motioning here. On first down, here's Nix to throw.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a game of 32. First down, Broncos.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Nix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Franklin, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Stiller. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Howe. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
To throw is Howell. He'll let one go down the middle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Spiller. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Howell. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Howell. That'll be taken in by Spiller.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders' field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, here's Mims. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's... can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive.
At their own 7-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he will take this one in. 92 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Howell. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Going for it all. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will come back to tie things at 17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32. And the Broncos first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver 1st down.
First down, Denver.
Throwing, Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. First and 10. From the pistol, they run with Spiller. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Howe. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A run. It's Spiller. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll throw with Howell. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This one grabbed by Austin. He is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. This one caught by Patrick. Loose inside the 30. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Gains an even 70 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down. after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now Spiller. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Spiller, and he'll manage to get to... John Franklin Myers there on the stop. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, right back to Williams. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop from it.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5. Throwing is Howell. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll run here. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
To throw is Howell. That's a short one, caught by Bowers.
Compared to number 89, Brock Bowers. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Howell. That'll be taken in by Spiller. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. That's caught left side by Bowers. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a 1st down. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.